Carroll's annual 7-on-7 summer football session came to an end on Wednesday, June 29th. This year, the county had representatives from all 7 high school teams: Century, Francis Scott Key, Liberty, Manchester Valley, South Carroll, Westminster, and host Winters Mill. Games were played on Wednesdays for a 4-week stretch, with 90 minutes set aside for the county squads to face each other. 3 games were played during each session, and the teams were made up of quarterbacks, running backs, and receivers on offense against linebackers and defensive backs on defense. CMSportsNet caught up with Winters Mill coach Matt Miller and quarterback Caleb Crouch, as well as Francis Scott Key coach David Cunningham, to get their thoughts about this year's 7-on-7 football action.
Caleb, coming back from last year Winters Mill as Winters Mill's quarterback, what do you want to get the most out of a 7-on-7 summer camp? And the first day of practice is coming around the corner, but what's the goal here for you in terms of what you want to do as a quarterback?
Just get better, like, every day. Like, kind of like first week I came out here, I wasn't too good, and like I just need to like get back on it, because like I took a little bit of a break after football season because I had wrestling and stuff. But yeah, we just need to get back out here as a team and stuff.
Does it just take the first few passes in that first week of 7-on-7 to kind of get things going again? I know you're probably doing some things for training and cardio and stuff, but after the first few passes, you feel like you remember what you were doing from the fall?
Definitely.
What and it's a little bit different atmosphere here. It's a little more laid back, but you're still out there trying to score some points and win these little games you're playing. But what are the 1 or 2 things you're trying to work on the most in terms of between now and the first day of practice?
Just reading defenses, and building leadership and being teammates. I feel like we need that chemistry next year. We didn't really have that last year.
Is it cool to be able to host the tournament, being not too far from school, not too far from home? You don't have to worry about traveling too much. But how excited are you to try to go into next fall season after what you guys worked on last year, having this summertime to get things sharp and things? How pumped are you to get ready for that August 10th? It's not, like I said, it's only about a month or so away. So
I'm really excited. Like our guys, we've been training hard and stuff. I'm glad to see what we can do.
Coach, what is the goal of the 7-on-7 summer league? I'm going to guess it's to keep guys fresh, but it's more than just getting out here to throw the ball around. It's a little bit of both, right?
Yeah, it's what we really try to emphasize, working on basic skills, basic fundamentals. We don't want to try and come up with game plans tailored just to win 7-on-7, because it's such a, I don't want to say fake version of football, but it's a different game than what we play in the fall. So again, skills, fundamentals, and competition. Those are things that we can carry over into the season. That's kind of where we put our emphasis.
And guys that were varsity players last year that are out here in the summer, you want to see some of the progress they've made.
Sure.
And things of that nature, your skill position guys.
Yeah, there's a certain piece of confidence that comes with them, getting a year under their belt, and they come out and they play against some of these guys who maybe physically a year before had an advantage on them, but they developed and they're coming along. They it's like a measuring stick for them. Again, you temper it, because we have running backs out here running wide receiver routes. There's kids that we probably would never ask to run a route during the season that are out here doing it, which is fine because they're catching the ball and they're learning the routes. But it's a totally different game than what we do in the fall.
In about 5 or so weeks, you'll be out here for real for the first day of practice. How much are you looking forward to just getting that rust shaken off again when you get out there in August and getting back at it for another varsity season?
Oh, no, I'm pumped. It's just I always tell our coaches, I feel like I'm going to wake up, tomorrow's going to be August 9th or August 10th, and it's like we're not going to have enough mouthpieces, or we're one knee pad short, but I like what our staff has worked on in the off season. I like the buy-in from our kids. We get about, we get 30 to 40 kids in the weight room every day, through our 2 sessions. So the kids are putting in work, and they're giving themselves an opportunity to be successful. And, come August, we'll find out kind of where everybody stands.
Coach, your first 7-on-7 experience as a Carroll County varsity coach has come to an end here. What was your goal to try to do this for the first time as FSK's coach, and what'd you get out of it?
My goal was honestly to keep everybody together. My whole thing that I preach to the guys is it's a new era. So the one thing I want to do is there's no I in team. We're all together. Just like how I treat my coaching staff, they're all on the same line as me, whether I'm the head coach or not. So that's what my players are doing. The thing that we took a part of this is we got dogs, man. We got dogs returning. And, after we had Jaron Rudder and the Nick Deals and Ryan Real and Bryce Zepp, we just want to continue that foundation. get back to that 7-4 season, get back to that second round of the playoffs, and just continue to make key history.
While the first day of practice is about 5 or 6 weeks away, and then things will get real, this was still an opportunity to see the guys, see your skill position guys out there. What did you like the most? What you saw? Like you mentioned, you got some dogs out there, but also you want to keep the key tradition going. Do you like what you saw from the guys that were out here for 7-on-7?
Oh, I love what I saw. The one thing that my guys are doing, they're playing together. The communication is top level, and a lot of the things is we have a lot of younger guys, a lot of 2024 and 25 guys. So the best thing that they're doing, they're building that camaraderie with the seniors, and then the communication and the grit that they got to the point where they don't give up. If they get beat on the play, they talk about it, they get right back to it. That's the one thing that I want to continue.
Let's go, family on 3. 1, 2, 3, family! Want more local sports coverage? Be sure to like us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel.